Question: did Jesus really say that Peter is the rock that Jesus would build his church on? Catholics like to point to a verse in Matthew chapter 16, but they don't usually read the verses around it. They don't usually understand the Greek that's being used, and they don't know the other scriptures pertaining to the subject. So let's look at that. Matthew 16:16, and Simon Peter answered and said, Thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. And Jesus answered and said unto him, Blessed art thou, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood hath not revealed it unto thee, but my Father which is in heaven. And I say also unto thee that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. Okay, so that kind of sounds like he's saying that Peter's the rock, right? The word Peter there is the word Petros. And in John chapter 1, verse 42, you see where Jesus changed Peter's, it was Simon, he called him Cephas, which is also, it's a different way of saying a stone's different language. But the word Peter is actually Petros. Petros means a stone. It means something you can pick up and throw. And that's what Peter was. Peter was all over the place. He was hot. He was cold. He was movable. One minute he's cutting off the ear of the guy that comes to take away Jesus. Next minute he's denying him 3 times. Okay. And even in this record, when you read this, you see 1 minute he's saying you're the Christ, the Son of God. Next minute he's rebuking Jesus. Okay. And it says, and upon this rock, that word rock is the word Petra, which is not a stone. It's a large mass of rock, like Mount Rushmore. Okay. You're not going to, that's immovable. You're not going to pick that up, right? Jesus is actually contrasting Peter to himself, to Jesus. Okay. The rock is Christ. And that's, Paul said in 1 Corinthians that the rock is Christ. He said, there's no foundation other than Jesus Christ. And so we see over and over again that Jesus is the rock. Jesus said, if you build your life on my words, that you're building your life on a rock. So Jesus is the rock, and that revelation as to who Jesus is, that he is the Messiah, the Son of the living God, that truth, that is the rock that Jesus built his church upon.